Hello, today I'm going to be doing the Kojin Blue Quest and the Anata, but still need one more Anata thing. I have enough allowance to get it. So, yeah, we're going to start with the Kojin. The value of silence. This almost looks like the kid from Shadowbringers. Geez, your timing is fortuitous as always. We recently received word of an artifact in the Azim Steppe worthy of the vault. As I am unfamiliar with lands beyond the Ruby Sea, I would ask you to accompany me. Well said, Kabuto. I knew you had it in you. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Being such a well-traveled adventurer, I suspect you would be much better suited to guide us. Excellent. Then we will meet you in reunion. Alright, I just came from there because I just finished the fish people. But I shall go back. Over here. There are Ara everywhere. It calls to mind Sui no Sato. I was concerned you would only retreat further into your shell, being so far away from home, but I'm glad to be mistaken. Excuse me. At any rate, we must not waste any more time. I'll accompany Kabuto and see what we can learn here in Reunion. You should have a look about as well and see if you can learn aught of this treasure. Oops. A great treasure? Do you mean the bow belonging to the Questuri boy? I've heard he can pierce the very heavens with it. I have to talk to him too. Yes, I've heard of the young Questuri boy and his bow. Uchikin is his name. Though I love a good rumor, I suggest you speak with him yourself to learn the truth. A boy with a bow that can pierce heavens? I've heard the rumors, but who would believe such nonsense? I guarantee you that his bow pales in comparison to mine. He's a little salty because no one's talking about his bow. Geez, how did you fare? I spoke with the Ara of the Questir tribe. Well, I tried to. I was met only with silence. Pity you were not there. Kabuto speaking with a man of fewer words than himself is something that must be seen to be believed. How is it they can govern reunion yet never speak? Being in the trust of the brethren through actions, not words. So I wanted to check something really quick. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm fine. Indeed, words mean nothing without action to prove their worth. Though I know not how, their silence spoke volumes. It said that we should judge this treasure with our own eyes. That would certainly be the fastest way to ascertain the truth of the stories that brought us here. Speaking of stories, were you able to learn anything from the residents of Reunion, Cheese? A boy of the Questir tribe, I see. Persuading him to relinquish a weapon of such value seems unlikely, but at the very least we should seek him out. You'd like to find him faster if we split up? Cheese, would you try searching south of Reunion? Kabuto and I will go north. Dot dot dot. Ichikin seems awfully dejected. Dot dot dot. Uchikin stifles his ears as he points southeast, bereft of his bow. You surmise it was stolen. The culprit likely made off in the direction Uchikin is pointing. Don't worry, I'll retrieve your bow. Dot dot dot. They bow. Seems immensely grateful for your aid. You should leave now before the thief gets away. So I smoke the marijuana real quick. of course, it's the red Kojin. Dot dot dot. They both seem quite pleased to have the bow return. Where did you find it? We were just preparing to search the area with Uchiken's father. The red Kojin. I didn't expect them to come this far in search of treasure. Come now, Kabuto, if we were able to learn this great treasure, it stands to reason they might come to know of it as well. That said, this bow doesn't appear to be particularly unique, though it does seem easy for a child to wield. So that is the way of it. The bow is for Uchiken's training. Then it was not the bow, but Uchiken's natural prowess that spurred the rumors. I suspect Uchiken was not all that talented when he began practicing. Take a closer look at the bow. Its size is perfect for him, and the draw weight seems to be such that he can handle it with ease. Moreover, it appears to be far from new, meaning Uchiken has put a great deal of care into maintaining it. I think it was crafted by his father as a gift, and because Uchiken enjoyed the bow so much, he labored tirelessly to master it. It is indeed a treasure in Uchiken's eyes. Well, there you have it. And who are we to ask him to part with something so precious? No, I believe there is nothing left for us here. Dot dot dot. What is this? I think he means to grant his leave to barter in reunion. You would welcome trade with the blue Kojin? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Trade here in Azim Steppe will prove more valuable than any single treasure. Again, we have gained a new ally thanks to you. Your resourcefulness never ceases to amaze. Isn't that right, Kabu? Tsukumo? He's turning back into a doll. Where was I? Ah, yes, your resourcefulness. There is much we have to learn from you, Cheese. Why do you all stare at me so? Is something the matter? You suddenly stop moving as if devoid of life. Nonsense, you must be imagining things. I assure you, I am perfectly fine. Uchiken's father wants us to follow him. No doubt there are still details of our new trade agreement that must be decided upon. Kabuto and I can handle matters from here. Once we have finished our business in reunion, we will meet you back in Tamamizu. Back at Ninja Turtle base. Talks with the questier went well. While returning home, however, Tsukumo began acting strangely again. For the last time, Kabuto, I am fine. I was really tired from the long journey. But enough about me. We should be celebrating a job well done. Trade with reunion will open up new opportunities for the blue Kojin, and the questier have taught us a lesson on the importance of one's actions. I hope it is one you took to heart, Kabuto. I have. It was inspiring to see how they could manage all of reunion yet never speak. Yet I still find myself relying on Cheese more than I should. What happened to the confident Kojin I saw in the Azim Steppe? This is no way for the leader of the Divine Circle to behave. Is that not so, Cheese? The others are counting on you, Kabuto. I have faith in you, Kabuto. ... My apologies, Cheese, but it seems we will have need of your assistance a while longer. it's a cool little instrument. I forget what they're called. I think they have a certain name. The quest here, the Asm Steppe, have invited the Blue Kojin to Bard and Reunion and offered contribution to the treasure vault. Alright, so now I'm gonna do these Beast Tribe quests real quick. Then I'm gonna do one Anata, and then the video will resume when I do the Anata Beast Tribe. So I will be back. Penis. Okay, I'm back for the Anata Blue quest. Chance of Gales. Good to see you, Cheese. You know, I'd say our work is progressing quite nicely. There's still time left, but even if Mother were to arrive tomorrow, I think she'd be impressed. Isn't it a bit early to be saying that? The work needs to be finished before she comes back. We'd have a hard time convincing your mother with the place as it is now. Of course, the Castellum is no longer under threat of demolition, and the Griffin statues are very nice, but it's still more or less the same as when we arrived. What about the old storerooms? We converted it into overnight lodgings. Yes, I was just getting to that. As you doubtless know from personal experience, Chiefs, this whole area is crawling with dangerous creatures, many of which are more active at night. Adventurers and soldiers can hold their own against them, but merchants and returning refugees are easy targets. We'll be seeing a lot more of them now that the Garleans have withdrawn. That's why I suggest that we put down some beds in the old storerooms. I haven't actually had a look yet, but I'm sure Alpa took care of it. There are probably a few things that need improving though. If we ask someone who's actually spent the night here, we can get their opinion. That visitor from Gridania who slept here should still be about. Why don't we start with him? Can I help you? Having stayed overnight in our lodgings, would you say you slept well? I wasn't expecting to find anywhere to stay, and I was so glad to be offered shelter. Otherwise, I'd have been traveling in the dark with only the beasts breathing down my neck to keep me warm. Having said that, I think it's a bit soon to be calling them lodgings. I would have appreciated something to lie on besides the floor. The floor? I heard that travelers prefer to sleep in proper beds, so I had some brought over from Vera Nilia. A bed? I didn't see anything like that. Alpa, you did give them something to sleep on, didn't you? Of course I did. Maybe it would be quicker if I just showed you. Wait here. That's it. Put it down over here. Yes, Captain. You have one of these in your room, didn't you? I did. Did you mean to say I'm supposed to sleep on that? Allow me to demonstrate. See? This is how we Anata go to sleep. We just coil up like this and we're perfectly comfortable. This is pretty good. You scaly, pale-pated imbecile, did you think we can just coil up like that? Get up, would you? Sigh, fine. We'll help you, Captain Alpa. And on that note, I bid you all farewell. It's partly my fault, I suppose. I should have made sure that Alpa knew what a guest room actually is first. To be honest, it's been a while since I stayed in a decent inn myself, so I'm probably not in any position to give proper advice. Any thoughts? We could head to a village with one and ask around. Come to think of it, there are several inns for travelers in Alagiri. Good idea. We might find someone who can come here to tell us what this place is missing. Let's head to the inns in Aligiri. I would say you're missing a bed. That's pretty much the given. I don't remember this place. I sort of remember this place. Lodgings, you say? You ought to try asking people who used to work in Good Blade. Of course, it's not more than rubble now, so the old residents are looking to apply their trades elsewhere. A bloke called Yales used to run an inn there, and he took pride in his work. You should find him still moping around there. He's trying to give me a side quest. Advice on accommodation? Sorry, I'm needed here for the time being. Might be worth asking around, though. You want me to go all the way to Castellum Bellodina? I'd love to help, but I've got my hands full here as it is. They can't all be busy, can they? Did you find anyone? A man named Gales, and he was an innkeeper. Perfect, let's go and look for him. Gales. Speak with Gales in... Oh, he's north. What brings you to Good Blade? Or rather, what's left of it? I see, you say my advice may prove beneficial. It's very kind of you to ask, but I should warn you, failure seems to follow me everywhere I go. He's a ray of sunshine, isn't he? Since the fall of Good Blade, I've tried working elsewhere. It never seems to last long because everyone takes such a disliking to me. Can't say I blame them, because I'm no good to anyone. But we heard you were a first-rate innkeeper. You should put that experience to good use by helping us. Sigh, if you say so. I'm just worried that I'll go all the way to the Castellum and only for you to change your minds and turn me away. It would be just my luck. We wouldn't do that. We need you. Let's head for the Castellum. I'll explain more on the way. So where? I'm not here. I think. Oh, I guess I'm here. Kind of close to it. Oh, you scrawny little turd, are these supposed to be guest rooms? It's an insult. Is something amiss, Gales? Buddy, right, something's amiss. Why would anyone torture themselves by sleeping in this shite hole? The bed's not fit for a chocobo, and that's another thing. Where are the chocobos meant to stay? So this is why he has trouble keeping a job. Alright, Gales, I heard you loud and clear. I'll do whatever it takes to turn this place around. You know, Bugger, all about how to treat guests, but you've got the right attitude. Let's get to work. Like I was saying, there's nothing for chocobos at all, so we'll start with that. We need a stable and trouts for food and water. Oh, you over there, is there any wood or metal we can use? Not really, no. I know a few places we might be able to get some though. I'll arrange to have some timber collected. Cheese, there should be some piles of scrap metal over at Castellum Corby. Don't worry, I'm not expecting you to lug it back here yourself. The other gatekeepers can take care of that. I just need you to prepare it for transport. Should have a Merid crush it underfoot to break it into smaller pieces. If you speak with Dakshina, she should be able to get one ready. She's just outside the gate. Did he say something really quick at the end there? No. Okay. Oh, and you ride the elephant. You should ride the Merid. For what purpose? I see. Crushing a few steel plates should pose no difficulty for a Merid. They are even stronger than they look. Should you be separated from the Merid, you'll... Okay, yeah, I'll come back to you. Got it. Where am I going? Oh, up there. Flying elephant. What strength? I wouldn't want to get on a Merid's bad side, that's for sure. We'll carry this grab back to Castello and Belladina. You can go ahead and wait with Gales and the others. And that was quick. Just one little scrap pile. You're back. Where's the scrap? He'll be here soon. I can't wait. I'll make the best chocobo sables you've ever bloody seen. First, I'll get Alpa to make some beds, and if she buggers it up, I'll have her guts for garters. So what do you think? Not bad, eh? I made all the sheets myself too. Weaving is another specialty of the Anata, you know, compared to the headdresses and clothing we usually make. This is simple. To be honest, there's no point having a skill if you don't know what to do with it, so I'm glad Gales is here. I'd be lost without his advice. But I'm equally clueless when it comes to the Anata. I've lived in gay Albania my whole life, and I know next to nothing about them. We may have our differences, but we share a common tongue. We can learn a lot from each other. Yes, I think so too. You really made a difference here, Cheese. I'm sure I'll need your help when more people start passing through our gates. That reminds me, I should try out one of the new beds. When I first met Alpa and heard she was captain of the Belladina Gatekeepers, I didn't know what to expect. It was worth the journey, though. I'm glad he's calmed down a bit. Ah, I guess it's not as sturdy as it looks. I hope her mother doesn't show up now. After what happened to Goodblade, I thought I was finished. Alpa asking me to come here could be the fresh start I've been looking for. And there we go. I think so far I've been liking the Kojin the least of Stormblood. Just had to say. I thought I'd be liking the Anata the least, but their quests are fairly quick, it seems so far. Excuse me. And I think their blue quests are pretty funny. Guest rooms have been added to the Castello Belladina. Ooh, they paint the walls white too? I don't think that was there. And respected. Okay, this should be it for now. I'm not gonna do any mining quests, I don't think. I'll do it again. So, thank you to whoever may be watching. Hope you have a good day, night, whatever. And, penis.